Today we are going to start the first component. Let us look at this. First component we are going to cover today. Apex page, Apex section header, expression form. Now the first component what I am going to start here is Apex page. Go to File, New, Visual Force page, File, New, Visual Force page, Apex page. Now, how do you create a comments in the page? In the Visual Force page, comments will be defined like this. These are the comments. When I say comments, it is not going to be a part of the program. This will not execute. Whatever I put in the comment, that will not be executed. So how will you write the comments? This is a symbol. So whatever I write in the comments, that will not be executed. Whatever I put in the comment, that will not be executed. This is a symbol for the comments. Okay. The first component I am starting here is Apex page. What is this Apex page? Page is the name of the component. It is defined under the namespace of Apex. Under the namespace of Apex. Now, Apex page. Page is the name of the component. Apex is the namespace. Now, what happened? All the similar elements I am going to wrap under one name. Let us say, now in this class, I told Ravi. When I say Ravi, which Ravi? When I say Ravi, search for the Ravi, there may be a multiple number of Ravis in different batches. Now, when I say Ravi, all of them will respond. Now, I don't want to refer to every Ravi. I want to refer to the Ravi from 318 batch. So, what I will do? Batch 318 Ravi. So, what happened? The conflict is removed. If I simply say Ravi, now every Ravi will respond. Now, Ravi, who is a faculty here, he will also respond. Ravi, who is a staff here, he will also respond. Multiple number of students are there with the name of Ravi. Everybody is responding. Now, I told faculty, Ravi. Then what happened? Conflict is removed. Only the faculty Ravi will be called. So like that, all the properties which are similar to one entity, they are defined under one group. What is it called? Namespace. For your batch, I gave a namespace called Developer 318. So all the people who are taking this batch, you have a batch number of 318. When I say I belongs to 318, I will open 318 properties. In that, I will check your name and phone number, verify your identity. Am I right? Like this, a group of elements are wrapped under one name to avoid the conflicts. Right. Now, every VF page will start and end with Apex page. Every VF page will start and end with Apex page. Every VF page will start and end with Apex page. Now, attributes. Attributes are nothing but properties. Now, I told student. Now, what are the properties? Name of the student, age of the student, qualification of the student, date of birth of the student, mobile number, email. All these are what? Property. Student to student, they may have same or may have different. Now it is an element. When you are displaying, somebody want to take background color as black, somebody want to take background color as green, somebody want to take text as red, somebody want to take text as a blue. Now what are they called? Properties. When I say a boy, height, weight, color, qualification, age, all these are what? Property. Person to person, these properties will change. All of you are human beings, but your properties are going to be different. Am I right? So here, attributes are nothing but properties. Attributes are nothing but properties. First attribute, what I have? ID. What is this ID? It is a unique string. It is used to recognize the element in the page. Refer to the element uniquely in the page. Now let us see. I have a page. Here I gave apex input text. Like this I give. I want to refer to the third element. How do you refer? All of them are same, right? Input text, input text, input text. I want to refer to the third element. How will you refer? When you want to refer to the third element, how will you refer? Now we need to identify. So what I'm doing, I'm giving here id equal to 1. Then what happened? If I want to refer to the third one, id equal to 3. If I want to refer to the fourth one, id equal to 4. So that id is helping you to recognize the element uniquely. So id is a string which will help you to recognize that element, refer that element uniquely. In the group of elements, if you want to refer to a particular element, we have to give some name to it. That name is nothing but id. In this group of students, if I want to call a particular student, I will call with his name. His name is the ID for his. In this group of people, everybody is recognized with your names. Your names are nothing but IDs for me. Are you clear for everyone? So what is an ID? It is a unique string which is used to refer to the element in the page. Next, we have API version. What is this API version? Which version of API you are using in the page? Which version of API we are using in the page? Boss, when you say API version, which version of API you are using in the page? Which version of API? If we don't want to mention the API, then by default it will take latest version. So what is this? This will specify version of the API. Version of the API we are using in the page. If you don't mention the API, by default it will take latest version. That is 44.0. If you want to use any version less than current version, mention API version. Now if you want to refer to any of the version less than current version, you mention it. API version of the API we are using. Next, look at the point. I am writing the program. This is a 9.1. Now look at this. This is a element, opening of element. This is closing of element. Opening of element. This is closing of element. Opening of element, closing of element. I wrote some program like this. I saved it. Click on preview. When you click on preview, this is how we are getting the output. Now when you are getting the output, if you observe the Salesforce header we are getting, whatever the Salesforce header is there, it is coming. Left hand side also we are getting this. Only this area we are printing the data. Right? Now I will decide. I don't want this header boss. I don't want this sidebar also. I want to design complete page of my choice. By default, now we are getting Salesforce header. This header we are getting. This sidebar also we are getting. I don't want anything. I want an empty page. Then we go for next element, show header. What is the show header? It is a Boolean value. When set as true, Salesforce standard header and sidebar component. When set as true, Salesforce standard header and sidebar component will be displayed. Look at the point. Show header equal to. By default, it is true. I told true. We are getting Salesforce header and sidebar. When I give it as a false, look at this. We lost the complete header and sidebar. Everything is empty. We are going to design as per your requirement. Now it is up to your choice. You want the page to be along with your Salesforce header or without Salesforce header. So I am going to give here. When set as true, Salesforce standard header and sidebar component will be displayed. When set as false, Salesforce standard header what is the default value? Default value is the next one we have sidebar. Now I am saying, boss, I want the header, but I don't want the sidebar. Sidebar equal to. When I say sidebar, I want the header, but I don't want the sidebar. Header I need, but the left hand side elements I don't need. So we want the header, we don't need the sidebar. So we say sidebar equal to false. What was this? It is a Boolean value again. Sidebar, it is a Boolean value. When set as true, Salesforce standard sidebar components will be displayed. When set as false, Salesforce standard sidebar components will be hidden. Default value is true. Right, boss? ID, API version, show header, sidebar. Then we have setup. Now I want to display force.com menu. Administer, build. I want to display. What was that? Setup equal to. When I say setup equal to true, what happened? Page will be created with a setup menu. Administer, build, deploy, monitor. The force.com menu will come. Right. So what was this component? Setup. Is a Boolean value. Yes, true. Salesforce standard sidebar component. Force.com setup will be displayed. When set as false, Salesforce setup menu. What is the default value? False. Default value is. I hope you are good. Show header, sidebar, setup menu. Now, next one we have rendered. Rendered means should I display or not? Should I display this page or not? When I told rendered, should I display the page or not? Should I display or not? Rendered. Should I display or not? Rendered. Should I display or not? When I say rendered, should I display or not? It is a Boolean value when set as true. When set as true, the epoch page component will be when set as false, epoch page will be hidden. When set as false, it will be hidden. Default value is true. Now I told rendered. I gave rendered equal to false. When I say rendered equal to false, page will not be displayed. You are not able to see the page. Rendered. Should I display or not? Rendered. Should I display or not? Rendered. Should I display or not? When I say rendered equal to false, we will not be able to display it. Rendered equal to true, we will be displaying it. By default, rendered equal to true. So go back. Then I want the page to be displayed as PDF. Render as. This will convert the page as PDF and display. This will convert the page as PDF and display. Render as. Render as. When I say render as PDF, look at this. Page is converted in the form of PDF. Then I want to generate the page as Word document. Content type. This will specify how the content of the page should be displayed. How the content of the page should be displayed. Example, if it is a Word document, content type equal to VND hash view and display. Okay. Dot MS Word hash file dot doc. Convert the page in the form of MS Word. Convert the page in the form of MS Word document. Let us see here. Content type VND dot MS Word hash name of the file example dot doc. What does it mean? Whatever the page we have, convert the page in the form of Word document. Now already it is downloaded here. What happened? Output is generated in the Word document. So if you want to generate the output of the page in the form of Word document, VND MS Word. Similarly, if you want to go for Excel, this will convert in the form of Excel file. So this is the basic properties of Apex page. Now every VF page will start with Apex page component. Show header, show sidebar, header, sidebar, setup, rendered, render as, content type, ID. If you want to show the page in the form of readable format, read means you cannot modify the content, it is only used for readable access. is a Boolean value. When set as true, content will be displayed in the readable format. Right. This is how we have created. When set as true, content will be displayed in the readable format. When set as true, content will be displayed in the readable format. I hope you are good with this. Clear. Right. So this is the first component what we had. Apex page component. Apex page component with some of the basic attributes. I hope everyone is good with this. Clear for everyone? Right. Let us get into the next component. The second component what we have is Apex section header. Now, if you open any page, I told lead. If you open a lead, what we are finding here? Lead, accounts, this is contacts. Are you getting my point here? So the same structure I want to give. Look at the point. Apex section header. Apex section header. When I say section header, now does it have any body? I don't have body. If you don't have body, I can close it straight away, right? If I don't have body, there itself I can close. Opened and it is closed. If I give slash, it is a close. Save it. Preview. We are getting this. Preview. We are getting this. Next, let us go to the next one. Section header. Title. When I say title, we are getting a title. Subtitle. Title, subtitle. Title, subtitle. Section header, title, subtitle. Then we have. Now, how do you give the page? Boss, if you want to tell an, okay, look at the point. You want to tell the address of Capital Info Solution. If you want to tell the address of Capital Info Solution, what we do? Now we say, come to India, come to Hyderabad, come to Amirpet, come to Maitrivanam, Shamala Plaza, 3rd floor, my classroom is there. You want to tell the address of my classroom, I can say, come to India, come to Hyderabad, come to, okay, Amirpet, Maitrivanam, Shamala Plaza, 3rd floor, okay, I'll be taking the class. Now this is the address of my classroom. Now if you are already in Hyderabad, will you say, come to India, come to Hyderabad? What will you give? Now you are already in Hyderabad, so what I do? Come to Amirpet, come to Maitrivanam, Shamala Plaza, 3rd floor. If you are already in Amirpet, what is the address I give? Come to Maitrivanam, come to Shamala Plaza, come to. So you are already in the Maitrivanam, I'll give, come to, okay, Shamala Plaza, 3rd floor. What is that? Absolute path, relative path. Absolute path is what? Let anybody ask. Somebody is standing before my Shamala Plaza, they are standing. Now I want to tell my address, absolute address. Come to India, come to Hyderabad, come to Amirpet, come to Maitrivanam, come to Shamala Plaza, 3rd floor. Absolute. Now I am not least bothered where you are. It is absolute. Relative address. I asked, where are you? He told I am in Amirpet. Come to Maitrivanam, come to Shamala Plaza, come to 3rd floor. He told I am in, okay, I am in Shamala Plaza, come to 3rd floor. It is what? Relative path. With respect to the location where you are, from there I am giving the relative path. Now why we are discussing this? Already you logged into, how do you open a Visual Force page? What is the address of Visual Force page? If you want to give address, how do you give address? How do you give address? HTTPS, your server instance, salesforce.com/apex/page name. But already I logged in, right? When I already logged in, ap8.salesforce.com is already done. Because already logged in. So what is the path I have to give? /apex/page name. It means salesforce.com/apex/page name. Are you getting? Now I'm removing that. Why? Because already I logged in. When I already logged in, what is the use of specifying all the path? Give the relative path. That's why I give slash, which means salesforce.com/apex/your page name. I give the page name as. I hope you got my point. So what is this help? On the page, in the right corner, what you are getting? Help for speech. When I click on this, which page has to be opened? When I click on this, which page has to be opened? That is given as help. Help equal to URL. URL of the page which need to be opened. URL of the page which need to be opened. Okay. Description. Description. This is testing. This is printed. When I say description, it is printed here. So title, subtitle, description, and your help. The word is fixed, help. When I say help, the same message will be printed. Help for this page. You can't alter using this component. This image also you can't alter. If you want to give your own image, then you should not use this component. There is a different concept. If you are using a section header, then whatever the image Salesforce has generated, same one we have to use it. Okay. Then I gave final one rendered. I told rendered equal to false. When I told rendered equal to false, what happened here? That particular element is hidden. So what is the meaning of rendered? Should I display this element or not? Is given by rendered. Should I display this element or not? Is given by rendered. I hope you are good with this. Now let us go back here. Section header is a predefined component. This is used to create header. This is used to create a header element in the page. Attributes. It is a string. This will be displayed as a title for the header. Subtitle. What is subtitle? It is a string. This will be displayed as caption. Then we have help. What is the help? It is a URL of the page. When we click on the help for the page, this URL will be opened. Page, whose URL? Then we have next one, description. displayed under the header. Then we have renderer. It is a boolean value. As true. It is a boolean value. When set as true, it will be displayed. It is a boolean value. When set as true, it will be displayed on the page. I hope everyone is good with this. So what was that? Section header, title, subtitle, help, rendered. Rendered, we got a description. Now I have not given a body, so everything I wrote in a single line. Right? I hope everyone is good with this. Right. Okay. Now start designing these pages. Everyone start designing this page. Start designing these pages. When I click on this, employee page has to open. Start creating these 3 examples.
Satish, can I have a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So this help for the page. So right now we are giving some Apex page,
Mhm.
but ideally in real time it would be the real help for the page.
Obviously, then you
Okay,
need
and
to you need to look at the standard Salesforce document, or you want to design your own page. Is your choice.
okay.
Now start building, everyone.
And one more thing, the
Yes.
rendered equal to true or false. Do we really use it?
Yes. Now in the page, some of the elements I want to hide depends upon the inputs you give.
Okay. So it will be the complete page will be hidden, right? Like right now you showed an example that when you put like rendered equal to false, the complete page will be like not displayed.
No, see, now I will decide whether the where are you going to display this page. Are you going see now you're looking at the page. Now I'll add this page in a one of the existing page and display it. Now location where you're adding is important. No,
Okay. So one Visualforce page will be having only one page component.
One Visualforce will no. See, one page will have only one Apex page, boss. Now I'm telling you only you are only at the beginning of creating a page. Where it can be used, how it can be used, you have not seen it. Okay. When you understand where it can be used, then you understand the concept of how I can add it, how I can hide it. Got my point?
Yeah, got it. Thanks. Yeah.
Now, let us start with the first one. So, first example I told customer, new customer. So, we are going with Apex. Customer, customer, new customer. This is how I have created Apex section header, customer, new customer, and help for this page. So, I have a preview. This is how we have created a page. The next one we had employee, new employee, description, right? Visualforce. Same story here. Apex section header, title, employee, title, subtitle, help. Now this page should be already existing. If I want to give a page name, the page should be already existing. Now it is opening here and it is closing here because there is no body. I am only giving attributes. So have a preview. This is how we got title, subtitle, description and the page. Third one, I want to print some data, name, price, quantity. If you want to print the data, let us take a third example. Title, did I give any help here? No help I have given. So I don't require a help here. Then I'm giving name. If you want to go to next line, BR. BR means break the line, go to next. I want to print after 2 lines. So have a preview. This will give product, new product, name, quantity, price. So this is how we have created a section header. So what is the purpose of section header? It will create header for the page. It will create header for the page. Section header. It will create header for the page. I hope everyone is good. Clear for everyone, right? So we have seen 2 components. Let us go to the third component. Listen carefully, everyone. The third component we are using is Apex page block. Apex page block. Look at this. When you are going for Apex page block, Apex, I have some data in the body. Open the page block, close the page block, I wrote a data, name, I created a Apex page block. If I create a Apex page block, what it is doing? Preview. What happened here, boss? Block is created. Block is created on the page. Block is created on the page. Whatever I write here, it is printed in the body. In between the block, if I write, it is printed in the body. Block is created and it is printing. Now look at this example. Page block, same I am copy pasting. What is the extra thing I am adding? Title equal to, I gave Apex page block, title equal to customer. Same code what I wrote on the top, but I added one extra attribute called title. So when I say title, what will happen? On the left corner of the page block, on the top left corner of the page block, the title will be displayed. It's taking time to save the file. Now look at this. Page block is created. Now what is the difference? Whatever I am giving as a title, it is printed on the left top corner. Now this is the title area, header area of the page block. This is the body. Header area and this is the body. Right. Now let us see. Let us go back, open the page block. I am copy pasting this again. Same code. Now I told tab style. Now look at this. If I click on lead, what is the color we are getting here? Block. For every block we are getting this orange. Account, opportunities, contracts. For everything there is a color. The particular color we are getting, right? That is called tab style. That is called tab style. Here I am giving. If you close the file before saving it, you'll have these issues. Tab style, I told you. When I told tab style equal to lead. So whatever the style that is applied for the lead object, apply the style for this. For the lead, whatever the style we got, the same style is applied for, right? Tab style. So what we have? Title, tab style. Title, tab style. Now again I am giving help title. For the page block, if you need any help, that message will be printed. When you click on the message, what is the page that should be opened? Help title, help URL. Help title, help URL. Help title will be displayed. Help title, help URL. What was the bug here? Extra TK. Help title, help URL. Look at this. What are you getting on this one here? Now there is nothing displayed on the right corner, but you are able to find help title. When I click on the title, what is the page that should be opened? That is given as help URL. Help title, help URL. Help title, help URL. Attributes: title, tab style, help title, help URL. The next, I am adding one more thing. DIR. DIR means direction. RTL, right to left. The data in the block should be displayed in which direction? I told RTL, right to left. So look at this. Actually the messages are printed here, but it is printed from right to left. By default it is left to right. LTR, left to right. RTL, right to left. So page block is displaying the data. Okay. The next we have, should I display the block or not? After this I gave rendered equal to false. When I say rendered equal to false, the new block is not displayed. Then we have mode. Mode equal to main detail. When I say mode equal to main detail, don't show me the background color. Here all the cases of background color is coming, right? Here there is no boundary, there are no background color. Just it will display like a saved record. It is called main detail. The background color is missing here. I hope you are good with this. So all these are what? Properties of page block. What is the purpose of page block? Page block will create a block on the page. How many pages? How many pages? How many pages we can create? How many pages we can create? Now, go back to this. We can create n number of blocks. This will create block on the page. We can create any number of blocks. Attributes, title, JST. Here on the right corner, title. Then we had tab style. This will specify the object name. This will specify the name of the object whose style has to be applied. Then we have next one, help title. Help title, it is a string value. This will be displayed on the right corner. Help URL. When you click on, it is the URL of the page. When we click on the help title, this page will be open. When we click on the help title, this page will be open. Then what are the other things we have seen? Now we have seen about rendered and mode. It is a Boolean value. When set as true, component will be displayed. Then we have mode. What is the mode? This will specify which content should be displayed. Then we have direction. Direction. This will specify the direction of the content. Possible values are RTL. Now try to understand the concept here. Title, tab style, help title, help URL, direction. Then we had rendered mode. Now try to build these examples now. Try to build these examples. Right. Let us start building these 4 examples. It is a combination of section header and a page block. What are the properties we have for the page block? Title, mute your mic. Hema, mute your mic. Help URL, direction.
I have one question. What is the difference of help title and URL?
Wait for me. Title, help URL, direction. These are the attributes what we are using in this component. Help title is message. When you click on the message, help title is a message. This is the help title. This is a message. When you click on the title, what is the page that should be opened? That is a help URL. Name of URL of the page which should be opened should be given as help URL. Help title, you are printing a message here. Whatever the message you are printing here, this is help title. When you click on the help title, what is the page that should be opened? It is a help URL. Got it, boss?
Yes.
Start building the everyone first build the first component, first example. So let us build the first example. So what we have? Customer, last name, first name. So what is the first element we are supposed to create? Section header. Customer, subtitle, then we are creating apex, page block, title. We had apex, section header, title, subtitle. Apex, page block, title is customer. Then I told last name. What is the purpose of here? I want to go to next page. So section header, title, subtitle, page block. Title is customer, last name, first name. If you look at this example, some now is a power cut. Okay, can you on that? Can you press the button? Press it hard, boss. Long press. You should get sound. Right. Okay. Now the first example what we have taken. First example. Can you call that office boy? He'll be outside. Can you call that boy? Project should be on. There's no one. You'll be finding a remote there, boss. You'll be finding a remote on the desk. Or somebody can manually on the projector. Can you press the button? Right. Okay. So if you look at this example, in the first example, what I have? Section header, page block. Section header and page block. That's what I have created. Section header and page block. That's what I have created here. So look at the output what I have. So section header and the page block with the title and the body. Is that was clear? Right. Build the second example. Build the second example, everyone. Build the second example. Build the second example. Build the second example. Right. So what was that? Section header, page block, title, help title, body. Same example. Has employee, new employee, employee. It was supposed to create an employee structure. Create a section header with the title employee. Section header, title employee. Subtitle employee. Help some page. So what did I give in this case? First I have created section header, title, subtitle, help. Look at the preview. Title, subtitle, help. Then what you are supposed to create? Page block. You are supposed to create a page block. How do you create? Apex, page block, title, employee. When I give title, employee, it is going to create a page block with the title employee. You need to print a message here. Then how do you print the message here? Help, title, need, then help URL. It can be any one of the page which you want to display. Help title, help URL. So we got here, whatever I gave as help title, it is displayed here. When I click on this, that particular page will be open. Then what else I was supposed to create? I was supposed to create last name, first name. Last name and first name. This is how we got the structure. I hope everyone is good. Clear for everyone? Everyone is good with these examples? Is everyone is good with these examples? Am I clear? Right. Let us finish off the next. Anybody got stuck up here? Is that was clear for everyone? Good. Let us finish off the last example. Let us go with the fourth example first. Let us go with the fourth example. Discuss the fourth example. So how do you move the data? Direction, dir, employee, new employee. Subtitle. Title, subtitle, help. Then we had page block, title, URL. Then what are you supposed to give? dir. Now title, help URL. I gave dir. Title will come on the left hand side, help title, help URL. So what we got here? Employee need help. The data was moved to the right hand side. Slide change, I have to make it here. I guess I have not moved this data here. I just copy pasted it here. This is how the data. So title, help URL, direction. Title, help URL, direction. Direction will specify how the content of the block should be displayed. Section header, title, subtitle, help, page block, title, help URL, direction. Any other query from your end? Is that was good? Now you need to know first how to get the images, how to load the images. Okay, there's a lot of story. Right? We are boss. Today only we started the Visual Force. Still, long way to go. Right. I hope you are good with this. Clear? Right. I told you already. Section header will generate its own image. You cannot alter. If you want to alter your own images, then there is a concept called static resources. That when you learn the static resource, we know how to upload the images. Right now, it is not possible with a section header. That's all from my end. See you all in the next session. You can access the programs from your developer account.